Alright, what up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. First of all, we have something to celebrate, guys. We made affiliate on Twitch, and to celebrate that we're doing a rotation today, which takes us from San Jose, which we flew into yesterday, down to Kahului, Maui, and then from there on we're gonna do the second leg, which is a short, I think like 30-minute flight from Maui to Kona. Alright, so today we are flying Southwest Ops again, and we are in a 737-800, which is ETOPS rated, as you might even see right here. November 8310 Charlie is what we're flying today. It's ETOPS rated, which we do need. Unfortunately, we don't have any ATC online, but while boarding is happening, let's start setting up the plane, and let's get rolling. Alright, so boarding is happening. The real one is supposed to depart in 15 minutes, so I think we should be good. Alright, we need 37,000 pounds of fuel. 37,599 is what SimBrief calculated for us today. We have a payload of 131.4. 131.4. Alright. Let's actually take a quick look, just make sure. This is the first time I'm flying this aircraft. I just want to make sure it is properly set for the ETOPS rating. Yep. Alright, perfect. Looking good. So this is set up properly. What up, Silky Plat? Welcome to the stream. Again, thank you very much for everybody who's tuning in. We are celebrating Twitch affiliate, people. Alright, so plane is pretty much set up. It comes pre-configured in Southwest standard configurations. Like depending on which, like if it's ETOPS rated, if it's a 700, if it's a 800. So let's continue setting up the plane. Let's program the FMC. We are in San Jose. We are going to Papa Hotel Oscar Golf. Get the flight plan requested here. We are cruising at 340. We will step climb to 360 later on in the flight. Alright, let's set Honeycomb here. Unfortunately, there is nobody, no ATC online. I saw Boston Center was online, but I've been wanting to do this flight, and I thought, what better opportunity than our flight to Hawaii. Alright, we're gonna just put a random squawk in here. 541 is our call sign for today. Let's activate that. Get the performance request in there. Alright, we are on Vatsim. Volanta is running. Yep, Volanta is running. Got everything set up there. 340, perfect. Right, let's take some information out of the SimBrief operational flight plan. So the average wind is 339er at 19. 339er at 19. And +8 for the standard temperature, which makes it -44. Jesus, what's happening? Alright, we are pretty heavy today. We got 81% fuel, we got like 84%. We'll derate to 24k. Climb out normally. We'll do the performance calculation here in a sec. Let's do this. Departure. We are flying the Boomerang for departure. Out of runway 12 left. Okay, we don't have a transition in here. Southwest 541. Just want to make sure again that scheduled. Nope, they actually changed their flight plan. Alright, let's see what we are working with. Spitzen 1 Techie, San Jose Boomerang, Brinny Bebop, Beckme, R464 Bitter, R464. Ah, okay, perfect. So we just have to change the departure. They literally just changed their departure route. Let's change that. Gonna quickly take a look at the METAR for San Jose. Maybe 12 isn't valid anymore. That's why they changed it. 190 at 7. Let's see what is going on in real life. Nope, 12 right. 12 right is still active. The American that literally... Wait, the American... I think they're taxiing again. Well, 190, we should definitely be going 12. No, you know what? They just changed the runway configuration. They're actually departing 3 zeros. Alright, we actually have to change our departure runway. 30 right. see if that changes anything on our fuel. Nope, fuel is fine. Fuel remains the same, it's just a couple of 100 pounds more fuel, but we don't need that. We have more than enough with us. Alright, let's change this. We're gonna update our flight plan here in a sec. Alright, departure, Spätzen 1. Runway 30 right. Yeah, goes to Techie. After Techie we're going direct San Jose and then Boomerang. Okay, let's now comes the time where we actually have to grab the charts. Let's take a look at the charts, make sure we are getting this departure correct. Let's start the A-cars, by the way, while we're at it. Alright, A-cars is started.
Well, good day, ladies and gentlemen. From the flight deck, this is your Captain Max speaking. And on behalf of our marvelous crew here, I would like to welcome you on board Southwest Airlines. We are preparing to close the doors and button the ship up, and we should be pushing back here very shortly. We are expecting a fairly smooth flight today. However, we may encounter some choppy air along the way. We'll let you know. We should make good time and arrive at our destination as scheduled. So again, welcome aboard, and we'll be talking with you shortly after we reach our cruising altitude. Just sit back, relax, and thank you for flying Southwest. Cabin crew, side doors automatic.
At this time, we ask that you power down and refrain from using your cell phones, two-way pagers, or other electronic devices, as these can interfere with our onboard electronic systems. If you have any questions as to which devices you may use during our flight today, please refer to the Welcome Aboard section of your Airways magazine. Flight attendants, prepare doors for departure, cross-check and verify straps.
Alright, let's get the winds in here. We are scheduled for actually now. So let's get the APU started. Fuel pumps on. And we'll close up the doors. 156. 156 our V2. We're gonna set that in here. Again, unfortunately, no ATC online, so we're gonna climb straight to 340. Alright. Looking good. We're looking good. Yeah, we're gonna ignore that here for a second. Let's see, parking brakes are set. Let's set the trim. We want a 6.5 trim, pretty much here, and we're gonna request pushback and departure. Gonna be an interesting departure, because San Jose is surrounded by mountains. That's why you gotta fly this like departure, so you can gain some altitude, climb above the mountains.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Alright, let's get the beacon light on here, because we're gonna start moving here in a sec. Fuel pumps are on, APU is running. Let's turn on the APU bleed, and we'll disconnect ground power and chocks. There we go, perfect.
Bypass pin inserted.
Make sure doors are closed. Alright, jetway is disconnected. We are actually close to runway 30 right, so that's we'll take that. I've never been to San Jose, but I didn't know that the jetways were this low to the ground. Like over there they're normal. Alright.
Locking gear.
So we got the winds for today. We're gonna step to 360 later on. Nose right.
Release parking brakes.
Alright, parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Turning the packs off, and engine number 1 coming on.
Welcome everyone, my name is Colette, and on behalf of Southwest Airlines, it's
Alright,
a pleasure
engine number
to have
1,
you flying with us. Now,
we'll
please
submit
trust your
fuel into it.
attention while we demonstrate the safety features of this airplane. Please take the safety information card out of the seat pocket and follow along. Please observe the exits being
Wondering
went
if
out,
the guy
one on
put
the
like
left
some
and
kind of
one
like
on the right.
ETOPS
All are equipped with slide racks.
placard in
There
here.
are 4 window exits over the wings, and if you are seated in an exit row, you must keep these areas clear of all hand luggage for takeoff and landing. If you are seated in an exit row, you may be required to assist the crew in an emergency. If you are unable or do not wish to perform the functions described at the front of the safety information
Alright,
card
engine number
and need to be
1
reseated,
starter
please
is
advise
off.
the flight attendant at the end
So
of
engine
these
number 1
announcements.
stabilized. Let's turn on engine number
If
2.
there is a loss of electrical power or if smoke fills the cabin, emergency path lighting on the floor will illuminate, directing you to the exits which are identified by red lights and exit signs. Please take a moment now to locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you. Seatbelts should
And
be
we'll
worn at all times when seated.
bring
To fasten
fuel
your
to the
seatbelt,
engines.
insert
Number
the
2.
metal end into the buckle. The length may be changed by adjusting the strap. And to release it, pull the top lid of the buckle. Your life
Alright,
jacket is located
let's
in a
take a
pouch
look. Is
under
there
your seat.
anybody with us
Should it
here?
become
There's
necessary,
nobody close
remove
to
it
us.
from its stowage and place it over your head. Fasten the red
There's
straps
a
to the front
southwest,
and tighten.
approximately
Do not inflate the life jacket
111
while
miles
flying
away.
the aircraft.
Set parking brakes.
Shouldn't
In
be a
addition, your
factor.
seat cushion
Alright, setting
can also
parking
be
brakes.
used as a flotation
Cockpit to
device.
ground. We have a good engine
Southwest
start.
is a
You can
non-smoking
disconnect.
airline. U.S. law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying lavatory smoke detectors. Smoking is never allowed in an aircraft lavatory. All lavatories are equipped
Right,
with
engine
smoke
number
detectors
2
and
is
video
stabilized.
cameras.
Let's
Smoking
turn
is
the packs
punishable
back
by a
on.
fine of up to
Turn off the
$2,000.
APU bleed.
In the event of a sudden loss
We'll
of
turn
cabin
on Gen
pressure,
1, Gen 2,
oxygen
and
masks will
the
descend
APU
from the
comes
ceiling.
off.
Extend the mask towards you and pull it over your
We'll
nose and
put the
mouth.
seatbelt signs
Breathe
to
normally.
auto.
Remain seated and do not remove the mask until instructed by a
Let's take a
crew
look
member.
right here.
Plastic bag will not
We're
fully
squawking
inflate even though
mode
oxygen is
Charlie,
provided.
1 to
Unlocking
If you have a
2.8.
small child traveling with you, secure your mask first before assisting with theirs.
Alright, over here we're pretty
And as a
much
final
set.
reminder, U.S. law requires customers to comply with
Got
all
the
blanket
we got
signs,
the winds
flaggers,
in
and
here.
crew
We
member
got the
instructions.
departure route.
If you are using a blanket, please fold it now and place it beside you,
San
allowing for
Jose,
Tow truck
that's San
disconnected.
Jose. We're
Bypass
going
and
to
removing.
Boomerang.
If you are using headphones, please
Alright,
fasten the
perfect.
Left is clear.
at this time
Right is
and
clear.
turn off all electronic devices.
541
Thank
is
you for your
still
attention,
at
ladies
the
and
gate,
gentlemen, do
and it's a
enjoy
max
your
8
flight
today
with
actually.
Southwest.
Well, we unfortunately don't have the max yet.
Folks, looks like we're just a few planes back from getting off the ground. So at this time, flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Alright, we armed LNAV and VNAV. We'll wait for our buddy over here to give us the signal. The only thing that sucks is that back in the day at least, GSX would always put the ramper like on the side of the ramp. Now he's always for some reason opposite of it, and then like has to walk across. But it would be so much easier if he would be on the left side where the ramp is actually. Give us the goodbye and we could go. Alright, let's get takeoff configured. Auto rakes rotate. We're gonna go flaps 5. I hope GSX will fix that in the near future. Alright, APU is off. Let's turn on the taxi light and get rolling. Off to Kahului we go. We're gonna make an announcement on Unicom when we take off. For now, there's nobody really here in San Jose, so we don't have to worry about it. So yeah, guys, we're continuing our flights. We flew yesterday from Vegas to San Diego and up to San Jose yesterday evening. Had some nice ATC online, and now we're continuing doing a rather longer flight to Maui, Kahului. I think the island is called Kahului, but I think it's most known for Maui. And then we're gonna do proper ops, which the flight flies to Kahului and has a quick turnaround and then goes to Kona. And I think that's where crew relief comes in, and they fly back. I'm not even quite sure where they fly back to. Like if they go LA, if they go back to San Jose, or if it's like a Vegas thing. Well, actually, no, that's wrong, because as far as I saw, LA Maui is a 4 stop. I think then they fly back to LA, and I think Vegas flies Maui and then to Honolulu. There's the crew relief, and I think San Jose goes to Kona. So we'll see. But that's definitely gonna be it for us today, because and a flight back, we have like a flight time of approximately 5 hours today, and then we're gonna have another like probably like 30-40 minute flight to Kona, and then that point it's definitely going to be too late for us to try and fly back to the US West Coast. Alright, so 541 unfortunately is still at the gate. We are going. We are trying to be on time. 306 is the departure heading, the runway heading. Alright, we got flaps 5, we got auto brakes rotate, APU is off, fuel pumps are on, packs are running. Alright, we are good to go. Off to Maui we go. San Jose traffic, southwest 541, taking off runway 30 right, San Jose. Alright, landing lights are coming on. We're gonna go position and strobe. Get a nice little rolling takeoff. Alright, cabin crew, prepare for departure. Get 50% in there, let the engine stabilize. And toga.
Airspeed's alive.
Check.
E1. Rotate. E2.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. And gear off, and we'll disembark the auto brakes.
Ladies and gentlemen, once we have reached a comfortable cruising altitude, the flight attendants will be moving through the cabin to offer you each a beverage of your choice.
So we're gonna fly the departure. And we're gonna go flaps 1. And flaps up. Taxi lights coming off. Gears retracted. Look at those mountains. Let's get the terrain radar on right here. Not quite sure if we actually needed to fly the entire departure, so I feel like we are definitely already high enough, but let's see. Let's see what the terrain radar tells us. 4,300. We're gonna keep an eye out when we go back. Oh, look at these clouds. Alright, we're supposed to stay at 5,000. Gonna engage the autopilot. Let's see.
We would like to take this opportunity to welcome you on board our flight today. The captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, indicating that we are now at cruising altitude. You are free to move about as necessary. However, we do ask that when you are seated, you keep your seatbelt comfortably fastened for your safety and that of those about you. We're expecting a smooth flight today, so sit back, relax, and enjoy our hospitality.
Yeah, that's gonna go away. It's just we are maintaining the altitude right now. Let's take a look again at the departure. Yeah, so we go it's in 5,000. I really feel like this was definitely the wrong departure for this kind of routing. Alright, we're gonna start climbing towards Techie, which we need to be 13,000 above. This is gonna be great. Now we have to hustle up. Ah! Look at that. Techie is right there. You know what? We are gonna go straight to Boomerang. I'm gonna monitor how the real one flies later on. I feel like we did some we flew the departure route that the real one has, that the real flight has, but I just think that there is definitely something wrong with that. Doesn't look like a proper departure point. Alright, we got somebody right here. I think that's the Southwest coming in for San Jose. Okay, he's on approach runway 30 right. Right, approaching 10,000. Landing lights coming off. Yep, the air conditioning issue resolved itself. Boom, boom, boom. Climbing through these clouds. So let's see, what was like the highest point? 4,000? So theoretically, we could have literally just departed 30 right and went straight to Boomerang and turned left. But thinking about it, I will say I am pretty sure, because if you look, there is like San Francisco and Oakland are right here where Boomerang are, and I am very sure you have to be at a certain height, because this kind of looks like, you know, like Archie, you know, Archie Dumber waypoints where you go to, where you head into, where you set up the ILS for 28 right or 28 left for San Francisco. And I think if you're too low, like around like 4,000 or 5,000 here, you're gonna get, you know, you're you're gonna cause trouble with the traffic that's going into San Francisco and Oakland. So I think that's why they send you into this loop around the airport to gain some altitude, and then you can, you know, basically fly out of there. Alright, we don't have any other restrictions. To be honest. Let's see. Yeah. Pretty straightforward flight from here on out. Let's see. Yeah, we're going boomerang. Then we're gonna turn, which we are doing right now. We're turning left. Towards Bruni, and then off we go in over the Pacific Ocean, and we hit until we hit Waikiki? No, Kaului. Alright, let's see this. Yeah, we're gonna play some music later down, you know, into the flight as we cruise over the Pacific coast. Sorry, Pacific Ocean. You know, I'm gonna leave you guys alone. You guys can do some listen to some music, chill, enjoy the views. Oh, look at that. San Francisco Alaska 831 is actually flying to Kaului as well. So we're gonna have that guy flying with us over there. All right. Over here everything's looking fine. 340. All the lights are off. We're gonna set the pressure to standard here in a sec as soon as we pass 18,000 feet. Look at the textures. Pretty cool. It's like used up. Southwest guy is going, and we go pressure standard. Right, we're gonna have a little bit of like a longer range view onto this. We can turn off the terrain radar, we don't need that anymore. Fortunately, the weather radar doesn't work yet. I'm hoping soon we'll have that. It's definitely gonna be something very useful. Cruise, we're gonna be cruising at 0.791. Let's see what SimBrief told us. Where so alright, so we are told Barras to go to 340, which we already are on, and then SimBrief wants us to step climb to 360 at Beckme.
Traffic. Traffic.
He's 10,000 feet below us. No factor for us. What happened to Southwest 541? Flight away is temporarily unavailable. Okay, that's strange. We're gonna be streaming for a little while now. Our flight today, like we have like another 5-hour flight until Kahului, so we're definitely gonna be streaming for another like 5-6 hours. Yep, I'll start playing music here in a sec. Let's definitely climb up to cruise and really want to know what's going on with Southwest 541. Nope, they're still at the gate. They were supposed to depart 25 minutes ago. Southwest 434 literally just landed in San Jose, just touched down. Burbank to San Jose. Portland to San Jose. That is so weird. Oh, they are waiting for their gate. Yeah, they're literally waiting for their gate. And I'm pretty sure these guys are waiting for their gate as well. Yeah, 541 is not moving. Ah, it says taxiing for takeoff. But on flight radar, it looks like they're still at the gate. We'll see. We took 700 pounds of fuel for ETOPS with us. How's the wind? Okay. Not looking too bad. Say we stick to 340 for now. Ah, look at that. 541 finally pushed back. There we go. And they, yeah, that's what I was thinking. The Southwest, I was literally waiting in the area. It literally just took their gate. As soon as they pushed out, that Southwest took their gate. Damn, I'm so surprised. There's literally two Southwest, one from Burbank, another one from San Diego, that are literally like in a holding area waiting. I think that's taxiway Bravo, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're waiting for their gate. So many gates available. So I'm really surprised. Low key, like I can't wait for. I hope that PMDG does release a max for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Would be so cool. These massive engines could look really, really dope. They are all like they are almost hitting the ground. Feel like. Okay. Real deal, 888. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Right, we are almost reaching top of climb. Jesus. We have 111 knots. Well, cross to headwind. Head to crosswind. This is not looking too good. I wonder if it's gonna get less the higher we go, or if it's gonna stay like this. Well, we are already off the coast of California, on the Pacific Ocean, and on our way to Maui. But it does seem like the wind is getting a bit weaker the higher we go. So I think it was definitely a good idea to climb to 340 instead of 320. Alright, I'll be right back. I'll make myself a coffee. Alright, I am back, and yep, wind is definitely getting weaker as we climb. We could literally think about going to 360. You know, another thing that's funny is that the real Southwest has filed 350. I think FlightAware is just off today, honestly. Yeah, filed 350. That doesn't make sense. Oh, perfect. Oh, look at that. 541 is on the runway, about to take off. Yo, I vote we go 360. Fight this wind. And we have reached our step climb point, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going up to 360. Get those fuel savings in, and then we're gonna stick to 360 for the rest of our flight. Alright, the real 541 is literally taking off right now. We are already like over the ocean. We've been flying for, I think, I want to say like 30 minutes now. Right, so yeah, approximately 30 minutes. We pushed off the gate 12:53 or 19:53 Zulu, and we literally took off 20:03 Zulu. So we have definitely been. Oh, look at that route, Spitzentecki. Oh, that's crazy. They like so the ACARS actually updated the route that they gave me, because at first they didn't have a route, but the route that they gave me is literally the one, the real one is flying today. They just updated that. That is so dope. That like whoever coded this thing, amazing. Like that's such a cool ACARS. So now let's see. 541. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're doing a turn around the airport. I feel like they're going straight to Boomerang, which would make sense. Definitely would make sense. Alright guys, so I think I made a mistake. Actually, let's see. We'll see. I think, wait, let's see. Well, they're heading east towards the mountain range. Oh, look at that. By going to 360, we diminished another like 40 knots of headwind. At 3-4 we had like approximately 84 knots, and now we only have like 69, so 15 knots. Ah, okay. Okay. No, guys, we definitely did the right thing. Definitely did the right thing. The real Southwest 541 that just took off is turning a downwind for runway 30 right as well, a right side downwind. So we definitely did it the right way. Now I think we were supposed to go, I don't know what that waypoint was called. Let's see. what was the waypoint called? Techie. I wonder if they're gonna go all the way to Techie. Because our FMC, having San Jose programmed in, actually like literally like shortcutted us. That would be interesting to know how the real one flies. I'll tell you this, guys. I don't fly into San Jose a lot. If I fly into like NorCal, it's usually San Francisco. I barely fly into San Jose. Like the LA airports or Southern California airports I'm familiar with, so I know what the real planes do, and I usually tend to like, you know, follow procedure for those guys. Oh dude, look at that. 541 is turning for the airport and is at 9,000 feet. Good stuff. They're literally doing what we're doing. They didn't go all the way out to Techie as well. They're turning for the airport again and going up. So I'll say it this way. My prediction that you fly this loop around the airport literally is to gain altitude, so I think you don't intervene with arriving traffic into Oakland and San Francisco. Because if you look at this, like United 1561, right, is literally coming in just north of San Jose Airport. They had 7,000. If you were to climb straight for that, oh, but look at that. I think 541 though is not flying towards Boomerang anymore. They are just going straight to Brinney. Wait a minute. Are you kidding me? Did they change the routing again? No. Spitten, Techie, San Jose, Boomerang, Brinney, Bebop, Arbiter, Landy 1. Okay, so the route this one is giving me is Brinney, but after Brinney it's Cine, Allen, Giddle, Diallo, Dens, and then Lindy 1. I don't think that's it. Pretty sure that's not it. That's not the real flight. Unless, I don't know where these guys get their routing from, like the ACAR system, like Southwest Virtual. But personally, to me, it doesn't look like that's the real route. Could be though. Definitely could be though. We have to. Would be interesting to know. We'll compare it later on. We'll plot the route the actual one flew, because this is the filed. Like this is FlightAware's route. On FlightAware, they usually use the real routes. Like I think like 99% of the time, you yeah, you have real flights. Like you have the real routes. So I think we're good, to be honest. I don't know where Southwest Virtual gets the route from. Okay, so yeah, they didn't like do the turn fully and go over Boomerang, but that honestly that can just be a shortcut that they received from ATC, which is something that obviously, you know, that could have happened to us as well. which is actually something we could, like, you know, keep in mind for next time if we fly this route, or like if, you know, if we encounter something like that again, to definitely, you know, yeah, just keep that in mind, that we could take that shortcut if ATC isn't online, and even if ATC is online, we could just request it. Alright, so we are at Bramat. Alright, let's just check everything quickly. Lights are off. Oh, we had 3.6, we're gonna change that. Everything looking good so far. Alright. 22.8. Alright, we started our descent. Let's get the plane set up. Auto brakes 2 as usual. Fortunately, Honolulu Center isn't online. Alright, let's check it out. So next point is Lindy. Above 9,000. Oh, actually, yeah, something very important, the descent forecast. Let's get the meter for not Honolulu. I got Honolulu. We need it for Kaului. Alright, it's 060 at 18 gusting 26. Dope. Really, really dope. 31,299.4. $31,299.4. Let's put that in here so we can adjust the descent rate. We'll do it this way. 250 at 9,000. That way we get rid of the issue. Alright, let's check it out. 31 degrees, 2.18, 299.4. $060 at 18. Miles visibility. Ceiling is at least 4,000 above ground level. Few clouds at 4,000 and scattered at 6,000. Alright. Yeah, could be a good 060 basically means we're gonna have a slight like head to crosswind. It's not a full on crosswind, it's like a side crosswind. It's a minimal crosswind, 40 degrees to the right, from the right of us. Not too, don't think it's a big deal. 18 knots though, gusting 26 is a good amount. So excuse me. Alright, let's get our let's get everything figured out. Flaps 30, 148. Well, probably by the time we are over Lindy, we might be able to flaps 30, 147. Let's pull out the descent checklist. Alright, descent minimums. Let's set the minimums. Let's take a look what the minimums are. Do the ILS Zulu. 275. Yeah.
From the flight deck, this is your captain once again. We're beginning our descent. We should be touching ground in about 20 minutes. So at this time, if you could please take your seats. I'd like to thank you for choosing Southwest and hope to see you again real soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our initial descent, we ask that you return to your seats and make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened low and tight across your laps. If you've taken out any carry-on items, please make sure they are safely stowed either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin.
Alright, we got the minimum set. V reference and V target, we got that. Right now it's 148. I'll deploy the speed brakes just so we get back on our glide path, on our optimal glide path. 148 is our reference, so plus 5 knots wind correction, we're gonna be at 153. Auto brakes is 2. Let's check our recall. Recall is clear. Alright. See. Alright, 29904 was the minimums. Are we back on Unicom? Yes, we are. American 20 is going into Honolulu. We're pretty much the only one. So there's nothing we gotta worry about right there. Yeah, once we land, we're gonna set up our flight for Kona, and that's pretty much it. What we'll do on the way back, something that I absolutely forgot today, is we're gonna draw our ETOPS points. Or ETOPS circles. You do that right here in the fix page. We have to go into the fix page. Here in the fix page. There we can set up. Yeah, we can definitely set up the ETOPS circles or ETOPS ranges, I want to say. Alright, I think Kona is gonna be a rather short flight. Yeah, literally 37 minutes. It's 84 miles. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Gonna depart. You know what would be interesting? Yeah. While we still have a little bit of time, I'm gonna check what the schedule is of this particular plane. Is it going to... Where is Southwest 541? Come on. Come on. Yeah. November 8772. So they flew to yesterday, Vegas, Baltimore, today from Baltimore to San Diego to San Jose, and now San Jose to... I wonder what's next. Oh, what? Alright, so if they fly San Jose, Kahului, Kona, then the plane stays for the rest of the evening there. Then they fly Kona to Kona to Honolulu, Honolulu to San Diego, and then San Diego, Chicago, Chicago, Phoenix, Phoenix, Honolulu. Damn. Well, this could be a rotation. So we're below 10,000. Let's turn on the landing lights. It's actually not a bad rotation. We could theoretically fly Kona, Honolulu, San Diego tomorrow.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we request that you store your electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate. In final preparation for landing, please make sure your seat backs are straight up, your tray tables are stowed, and any carry-on luggage you may have brought on board with you is underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. The flight attendants will be passing through the cabin one last time to do final compliance checks and to collect any remaining cups and glasses. Thank you. We will be on the ground shortly.
Well, from Kona we have Honolulu. We got Vegas, Oakland, back to San Jose, actually back to Kaului, which we're not gonna do. We're probably gonna do Vegas. Most likely we're gonna do Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. Oakland. No, Honolulu. Yeah, or we can do San Jose. Back to San Jose. We'll see about that. Alright, for now let's concentrate on our arrival. So, finally we're seeing some ground underneath us again. We've had water for the past like 4 or 5 hours. Look at that mountain. So we are approaching the island of Maui. Oh, yo, I think no. Volanta just showed me Honolulu Center, and I got really excited for some reason. Alright, so yeah, we are reaching, or we can see the island of Kahului, or Maui, I want to say. Kahului, I believe, is the part. Alright, so flaps 2, auto brakes 2, yeah, 130, 147, let's actually set it up, 024 on the course, and 110.10 is our frequency today, our ILS frequency. Theoretically, we would have to, we would take out the 2000 and we would be issued a regular SWA code again. So we're just gonna wing it. And we are gonna continue down to 2400. In case of a missed approach, we would climb to 3000. So right there is the airport, Kaului Airport, and then if I am not mistaken, I think Maui itself, right? think that is Maui right there. Seatbelts are auto, landing lights are down. We're gonna stream our flight to Kona, and I think that's gonna be about it for today. I still have like a lot of studying to do for my commercial. Alright, so gonna basically, we're on the downwind, gonna turn crosswind, final, come straight in. Very like easy, uncomplicated approach. Alright, we're gonna turn for the localizer here in a sec. Let's arm the localizer. Pretty normal approach, honestly, nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. I hope our flight to Kona is gonna be a little bit more exciting. I checked the schedule, so unfortunately I think from Kona they do fly back to Alright, localizer is established. Let's arm the approach mode. From Kona, they do fly to Vegas. Or, if depending on what, if we, you know, what the schedule looks like, we could just go back to Vegas or San Jose, or we could do Kona to Honolulu, Honolulu to San Diego. That could be another like cool routing, especially because San Diego is a pretty cool arrival airport. Alright, let's go flaps 5. And we'll slow down to 180 knots, 170. Actually, we'll go flaps 10 at this point. Alright. Landing lights. Got the auto brakes too. Let's arm the speed brakes. Alright, 3000 is our holding altitude for in case of a missed approach. We're gonna set that. And let's go down to 160. Let's go gear down. I'm always used to 2500 being called out. Alright, gears down, flaps 15. And we're gonna slow down to approach speed, which is 152. And we're just gonna check if it's a 147. Yeah, it is 147. And let's go flaps 25. Slow this thing down a bit more. And flaps 30. Alright, landing checklist. Gear down 3 greens, auto brakes 2, flaps 30, speed brakes armed, landing lights are on. I'll turn on the taxi light as well, basically our nose wheel. And let's butter this landing. Visibility is great, so manual flight. Kaolui traffic, Southwest 541 on short final for runway 02, Kaolui traffic. Just making sure, you know, in case we have any VFR guys flying. I'm gonna trim nose down a little bit.
Glide slow.
Alright, minimums are set. Continue.
50. 30. touchdown.
Was the landing that bad? He's like, yep, we definitely touched down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to be the first to welcome you. We will be taxiing for the next few minutes, so we ask that you remain seated with your seatbelts securely
Alright, we actually
fastened
did end up
until
using
seatbelt
the
sign has
entire
been turned
runway,
off and the aircraft has come
but
up with a police
because...
stop at the gate. That will be your only
Alright,
indication that it is safe
speed
to
brakes
get
up,
and
flaps
move
up,
about the cabin.
we just
We also
flared
ask that you keep the aisles clear of
very,
any
very long,
carry-on bags.
kept on floating.
This is the termination of our flight, so we ask that you check your seat back pockets, closets, and overhead bins for all articles that you may have brought with you. Extra care should be taken when opening the overhead bins, as the articles may have shifted during our flight. For passengers with connecting flights, please refer to the departure signs located in the main hall just inside the terminal. On behalf of your entire flight crew, it's been our pleasure serving you. We know you have a choice of airlines to fly with, and we thank you for choosing Southwest Airlines.
Right, landing lights off, and strobes off. Let's call GSX for gate 7. I hope they have that. Gate 7, it's a heavy gate apparently, but handling by Hawaiian. Let's turn on the APU. Landing lights are off, taxi light is on, position lights, anti-collision lights. Let's see. What was the landing rate? Oh, 180. Not too bad. I mean, by what the like the FS Realistic dude saying like, yep, we touched down, I thought it was way worse. I thought it was like in the 300s. You know, honestly, it's crazy seeing Southwest fly to Hawaii. Like back in the day, it was only United, Delta, and American, and then eventually, you know, you saw Alaska and JetBlue, and then, you know, I remember like it was a highlight that American was flying the A321. But now, like nowadays, you have even Southwest flying. It's pretty nuts. They're really expanding, these guys. Alright, so gate 7 all the way at the end. We literally have 1 hour until our departure for Kona. Yeah. So we have enough time, we can literally deboard people, can do deboarding, reboard. We have 8,000 pounds of, well, almost 9 of fuel. I believe that should be enough. We should be able to fly to Kona without even having to refuel. I'm trying to see where gate 7 is. I see 19, 17, 15, 13. Should be one of the first then, I guess, right? Oh, there it is. This thing is literally just parked here. There's not even somebody driving it, right? Oh no, it is driving. Damn, did this airport get bigger? I think I'm remembering Lihu. Alright, taxi light coming off as usual for our much appreciated ramp guys. Not to get blinded by us. This is gonna be our departure gate for Kona as well. Let's make sure we are on the line. Yo, look at that, we are literally on the line. Let's slow down a little bit. Are you serious? No, dude. Please cut the engines. Alright, yeah, GSX's file is definitely corrupt. We are gonna pull in fully into the gate. We have a add-on scenery. They might have like went with the default scenery, but we are gonna continue all the way to the holding line, or at least until we, you know, yeah, we perfectly fit into the gate. Alright, parking brake is set. Let's turn on the APU and the APU bleed. Bum bum. APU bleed is on. Gonna turn off engines 1 and 2. Turn off the fuel pumps. This is something that I learned from Lufthansa. They always turn off the fuel pumps before they turn off the seat belts. Alright, there we go. Then we're gonna turn off our beacon light or anti-collision light, because we are not moving anymore. And ground services. Chocks are set. We're gonna request ground power. Release the parking brakes. Release that pressure. Alright. And let's see. Alright, ground power is available. We're gonna turn off this. We're gonna turn off the APU because we have ground power. We're gonna turn the electrical hydraulic pumps. We'll put the probes into auto, turn off the window heat and the yaw damper. Packs are gonna stay on. Let me just double check with the Southwest checklist. Parking brake is set. Well, at parking brake release we have chocks. Cut off, fuel pumps are off, window heat is off, probe heat is auto, anti-ice is off, electronic hydraulic pumps is off, start switches are off. Oil quantity, hydraulic quantity and transponder. So let's put the transponder into standby. And let's check. Let's actually request deboarding. There we go. Alright, oil quantity we got 89%, which is good, and hydraulic quantity we have 100%. We're Gucci. Alright. Actually, let's see something though. PMDG setup. Failures. All systems. Service-based failures is on. Yeah, perfect. Okay. We don't have random failures on. Options. I think it was service-based failures, engine oil use last. Yep, correct. Let's see this. Desktop. Your Southwest Airlines configuration. 7378 ETOPS, page 20. Collins, cost index is 40 as usual. They have 2 maximum fixes, which pretty sure it's the ETOPS fixes. Carbon brakes. Okay. Well, let's submit this flight. Oh, it got held. Oh shit. Why did it get held? I wonder why. I really wonder why. Let's see. Thrustmaster has landed at a rate of 180 feet per minute. So our landing rate was fine. I wonder what it could be that the pirate got held. Let's see. Operations reports. Held 541. Why could it get hold or held? Departure time 1953 Zulu. Departure fuel on board 73. Departure weight. Landing speed 140. Arrival time 1 Zulu. Well, this is gonna be interesting actually. I really wonder why it could be that they actually don't, like, you know. Alright, so we are deboarding. We are in Maui. Made it. Let's start setting up our next flight to Kona. Sim brief. This is gonna be our second leg today. Again, we're flying Southwest 541 from Kaului to Kona. Very short flight. We are gonna be flying 737-800. Our registration is 8310 Charlie. GPCS is the cell cow. GPCS. We're gonna be departing runway 2, arriving runway 17. Our taxi out is gonna be less than 10 minutes. Onohi to Veki Niner. Alright, let's check this out. See if they're using a different route for this one. The real one is arriving in 15 minutes. Yeah, there you go. Onohi to Veki Niner. They filed 15,000 feet. It's a really short flight. Gee, damn, that's cool. It's actually really cool. Oh shit, cancel, go back. 2 Zulu is gonna be our departure time. And now we are all set. Alright, literally 26 minutes of flight. The pre-file. Alright, flight plan is pre-file. Let's just grab it quickly from the server. There we go. It already got updated. We'll update this one quickly. So PHOG. Call her back later. KSJC-PHKO Southwest 541. Perfect. Okay. Got this. Got this. Let's see. They want us to take 10,000 pounds of fuel. Why? Yeah, that's definitely not necessary. The trip for the trip we need 2,800. Contingency is another 1,600. Alternate Honolulu 3,500. Yeah, I think that's the issue. Why is Honolulu the alternative? Honolulu does not need to be the alternative. Alright. Yeah, there we go. 9,000 pounds of fuel. We've got... Oh, we got more. We got 9,700 pounds. Perfect. Easy. Right? 9,600. This is perfect. We actually have enough to fly to Kona afterwards. Let's set our payload while deboarding is going on. Payload is gonna be 130.8. Kind of full. Would have guessed it to be a little bit less. Position PHOG PHKO. Let's grab that flight plan. Pretty straightforward. I really want to know why it got held. We're not gonna deboard any of the crew. I really wonder why that pirate got held. What it could be. Is it maybe the landing weight? What is it, you know? Alright, Whiskey November 541 is the flight number as you again. Let's get the performance initialization. We're just chilling in Maui. Load. Well, they are saying 9,000. 3,000. Simbrief said 13,000. I think we filed 13,000. Let's just do 13,000. Hmm. 72 at 6. 72 at 6. Plus 15, so 5 degrees. Departure runway 2, the Onohi 2 departure. Ah, my shoulder. And ILS 17 Veki 9er. Onohi, let's see, Veki, Egypt. Okay, let's take a look at the charts. PHKO, whoops, PHKO charts. There we go. The Veki 9 arrival, ILS runway 17. Let's take a look here. Lanai, Molokai, Maui, Onohi. So Onohi, oh dude, we are basically doing a straight in arrival. Where is Uniform Papa Papa? Uniform Papa Papa we don't need either. Tamai, actually, I don't think we need Tamai either, right? Tammy, whoops. Yeah, so we're doing Tammy, so let's do the Tammy transition. Right, because from Onohi we're going Vanzi and then Tammy. Onoi, Vanzi, Tammy. There we go. Yeah, we really don't need to go to 13,000 feet. I don't think that's gonna be necessary, to be honest. Onohi, Vanzi, Tamzi, Veki. 247 is the minimums here. I think 9,000 is actually enough for us. Literally. Quite literally. We're literally just gonna like depart, make a right turn and land again. Right? Well, let's see. We can always adjust, but I'm pretty sure it's definitely not gonna be necessary. So we got the departure and arrival in there. We're gonna derate. And derate our takeoff. Absolutely not necessary. There we go. 5.906. I don't know if we can even request winds, but let's try. We're gonna change the payload here because we had 131.8 when we arrived here, which would basically mean that we flew to Kona. We're gonna reduce this to like, I'm gonna say the majority of people got out here. Right? Yeah, let's say 48%. There we go. Let's just double check that one more time. So 135 is our V2, 13,000, 02. 124. Alright, our departure time for Kona is in exactly 28 minutes. So we are gonna start boarding, and then I am gonna go walk my dog, and I should be back in like 15 minutes, and then we do our short hop to Kona. Well, okay. Boarding is done. Let's fly our next PHKO. Search legs 541. Let's set the parking brakes and start our tracker and get the plane set up for departure. Turn on the APU.
Well, good day, ladies and gentlemen. From the flight deck, this is your Captain Max speaking. And on behalf of our marvelous crew here, I would like to welcome you on board Southwest Airlines. We are preparing to close the doors and button the ship up, and we should be pushing back here very shortly. We are expecting a fairly smooth flight today. However, we may encounter some choppy air along the way. We'll let you know. We should make good time and arrive at our destination as scheduled. So again, welcome aboard, and we'll be talking with you shortly after we reach our cruising altitude. Just sit back, relax, and thank you for flying Southwest. Cabin crew, side doors automatic.
At this time, we ask that you power down and refrain from using your cell phones, two-way pagers, or other electronic devices, as these can interfere with our onboard electronic systems. If you have any questions as to which devices you may use during our flight today, please refer to the Welcome Aboard section of your Airways magazine. Flight attendants, prepare doors for departure, cross-check and verify straps.
Alright, APU is running. Did we turn on the APU bleed? Turn
Hello,
on the
Captain.
APU bleed.
We are ready for pushback.
Ground services. Release ground power. Remove chocks. Are the doors closed? No, doors are not closed. Whoopala. Oh, we need to remove the jetway. Well, GSX is not going to be able to
Departure
do that.
checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Let's request jetway disconnection. And we're going to switch back to 122.8. Chocks and ground power is removed. Alright, beacon light is on. we are gonna be pushing here in just
Locking
a
gear.
second. Let's get our descent forecast in as well. at 11 knots, 29,2990.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, APU bleed is running. Let's start engine number 1. Oh, whoops. We have to turn off the packs.
My name is Colette, and on behalf of Southwest Airlines, it's a pleasure to have you flying with us. Now, please give us your full attention while we demonstrate the safety features of this airplane. Please take the safety information card out of the seat pocket
And
and follow
fuel to number
along.
1.
Please observe the exits being pointed out, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. All are equipped with slide rafts. There are 4 window exits over the wings, and if you are seated in an exit row, you must keep these areas clear of all hand luggage for takeoff and landing. If you are seated in an exit row,
Well, since we're literally at the runway, we're gonna start both engines. Because I was literally just thinking about doing a one engine taxi. But that's not gonna happen anymore.
if there is a loss of electrical
Lucky
power or smoke fills the
UT85.
cabin, emergency path lighting on the floor will
Yes, I am a pilot. I have my IFR rating and I'm currently going for my commercial rating.
locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you.
Alright, starting engine number 2.
Be worn at all times when seated. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal end into the
This is
buckle.
rather a short
The
flight
length
today.
may be changed by adjusting the strap, and to release it, pull the top lid of the buckle. Your life jacket is located in a pouch
And we're gonna
under your
introduce
seat.
fuel to
Should it
engine
become
number 2.
necessary, remove it from its stowage and place it over your head.
It's literally
Fasten the red straps to
92
the front and tighten.
nautical
Do
miles.
not
We're gonna
open
be
the
there in
life
like
jacket
20
while
minutes.
inside the aircraft.
It's
In
gonna be a
addition,
fun
your
flight.
seat
Like we're
cushion
just
is
gonna
also
take off,
used
make
as
a
a
right
safety
turn,
device.
and land again.
Southwest is a non-smoking airline. U.S. law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying lavatory smoke detectors. Smoking is never allowed in an aircraft lavatory. All lavatories are equipped with smoke detectors and video cameras. Smoking is punishable by a fine of up to $2,000. In the event of a sudden loss of cabin
Alright,
pressure,
engine number 2
oxygen
is
masks will be sent
running
from
as
the
well.
Extend the
Parking
mask
brake.
towards you
And we're gonna
pull
set
it
the
over
parking
your nose
brake.
and mouth.
Cockpit to ground.
Breathe
We have a good
normally.
engine start.
Remain
Keep it
seated and do
disconnected.
not remove the mask until instructed by a crew member. The plastic
Oh, there we
bag
go.
will not fully inflate even though oxygen is flowing. If you have a
Alright.
small child traveling with you, secure your mask first.
Packs are coming
before
back on.
assisting with theirs.
APU bleed is
And
off.
as a final reminder,
Gen
US
1
law
and
requires
Gen
customers
2
to comply
on.
with all light
APU
signs,
off.
placards, and
Anti-collision and
instructions.
position
If you are using a blanket,
lights are
please hold it
on.
now and place it beside you,
Let's set up
allowing
the
your arms and legs
plane.
to
We're gonna go
instructions
flaps
for
5.
takeoff. If you are using headphones,
Auto brakes
also
rotate.
Unlocking gear.
I
and
think
turn
we
off
already
all
set the
electronic
stabilizer
devices.
trim at 6.
Thank you for
Yep,
your
we
attention,
did.
ladies and gentlemen, and do
Hoppala.
enjoy your flight with Southwest.
5.906 was, I believe it.
Folks, looks like we're just a few planes back from getting off the ground. So at this time,
Yeah,
flight attendants,
5.66.
please prepare for
Tow
takeoff.
truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
So we're gonna go a little bit.
Left is clear. Right is
There
clear.
we go. Alright. Think we are good to go. Just gonna wait to basically get let's set this already while we wait for her. 174. Alright, taxi light is coming on, parking brakes released, and off we go for a quick flight today. And landing lights coming on, and we are doing... Wait. I think now we are at position. Yeah, position and strobe. Karlui traffic, Southwest 541, taking off runway 02, Karlui traffic. Okay, landing lights are on. Flaps 5, auto brakes rotate, 3 greens. Rock and roll, people. Alright, engine is stabilized.
Airspeed alive. 80 knots. V1, rotate. V2. Positive rate of climb.
Bit too much right, left rudder. Landing gear up. See if we might even fly this thing just... Alright, gears up. Taxi light coming off. Flaps 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, once we have reached a comfortable cruising altitude, the flight attendants will be moving through the cabin to offer you each a beverage of your choice.
And flaps up. We're gonna disarm the auto brakes. And engage the autopilot. Take a quick look. Alright, this was Lihu. Literally flying to the right, to the north of the mountain. We're gonna fly around it. Zack, zack. Let's see actually. Yeah, so our top of climb 13,000 we're gonna reach here, and then we're gonna reach our top of descent right there again. Alright, okay, let's start setting up the plane already for approach as well. 109.7 is the ILS frequency, 109.7. Mm, 2990 is the altimeter for Kona. We're gonna set that. And we're coming up on 10,000. We're gonna turn off the landing lights. Look at that. Nice. I think this is like one of the shortest flights I have ever done. Especially funny enough that we're flying a 737-800. Yeah, we are climbing with a D rate. I think otherwise we would have been at 13,000 a long time ago. I have seen in videos, like I just watched a Just Planes video of the 737 MAX flying to Amsterdam to Funchal, Madeira, and that thing was climbing definitely faster. I believe that the MAX climbs way quicker and faster than the NG, so I can see why they went up to 15,000, but we're gonna stick with 13,000. I think that's more than enough for us today, because we are literally gonna like reach our top of descent here in maybe like 2-3 minutes. So this is still the island of Maui. This is where we departed. We flew around the mountain. I'm not even quite sure like if this is a volcano, but this is a mountain, and we're heading south now towards Kona, and we are literally see, we reached 13,000, and our top of descent is in literally 2 minutes already, 7 nautical miles. We're gonna set 3,000. Landing altitude 100. Yeah, we didn't really turn off this fasten seatbelt signs because we're already like at top of descent again. But
for your safety and that of those about you. We're expecting a smooth flight today, so sit
fine
back,
by me.
relax, and enjoy our hospitality.
Let's see, Miami's online, Nassau. Jamshid Lovelace is still on Boston Center, 9 hours later. This guy is just something else. 9 hours he's been doing ATC, where you can't like fuck off basically and like do your thing. Oh, look at that, somebody's flying the Nike call sign. November 1 Kilo Echo. Aspen to Burbank. We don't know what kind of a plane he's flying. Alright, auto brakes 2. Our arrival gate is gate 4 for today. There's the island, and we will be landing in approximately 12 minutes. Below 10,000, landing lights coming back on. Super chill. Super chill flight. We're almost... Do we update this? Yeah. Kona. We're already on the arrival below 10,000. 240. Auto brakes 2 is set. Let's select the approach reference. Flaps 30. So our approach is gonna be 139. Flaps 30. And then we're gonna park the plane for tonight and continue our journey tomorrow. I'm thinking Vegas, to be honest. Vegas or San Diego.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we request that you store your electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate. In final preparation for landing, please make sure your seat backs are straight up, your tray tables are stowed, and any carry-on luggage you may have brought on board with you is underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. The flight attendants will be passing through the cabin one last time to do final compliance checks and to collect any remaining cups and glasses. Thank you. We will be on the ground shortly.
Alright, let's arm the localizer. And let's arm the approach. Oops. There we go. Well, I appreciate the positive feedback, guys. Really appreciate it a lot. Yeah, what did you guys think of the routing today? Was this something we should do again? Do you guys prefer shorter hops? Obviously not like this one, but yeah, what do you guys think? Let's go flaps 2. Actually, we'll go flaps 5. Yeah, what do you guys think? Today was kind of like a long flight. We did San Jose to Kaului, Maui, which was like a 5-hour flight. Yeah, what do you guys think about that? Is that cool with you guys? Do you guys, you know, like want to do rather like shorter hops, like an hour or 2? How do you feel about like a mid hop? I would say like a mid hop would be like LA to Midway, which is like I think like a 3.5, 4-hour flight. Yeah, would be good. Would be good to know what you guys think about these hops. At least for now, I'll say it. You know, I'm okay with doing short hops because we don't really have a long haul plane. But I feel like once the long haul planes come around, all right, we'll go flaps 10. We haven't captured the glide slope yet, so let's continue. We're gonna maintain 160 knots. $247 was the minimums for Kona. We already had that set up in Kahului. Alright, gear down. Three greens, and we'll go flaps 15. And we got the glide slope, so let's go, let's set 5,000. And let's reduce to our approach speed of 139. Gears down. Taxi light is coming back on, and we'll go flaps 30. Right, landing lights set. We got the missed approach altitude of 5,000, which we're gonna have to hold over Andes. Set 139 our approach speed. Flaps 30, gear down, 3 greens, and auto brakes 2. Perfecto. I think this is a rather short runway. Should we maybe do auto brakes 3? Gate 4 was our arrival. All right. Manual flight. I actually haven't flown to Hawaii in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I think it could definitely use a world update, what I think. Approaching minimums. I think this one doesn't have the approaching minimums oral. Yeah, minimums. Continue. Auto throttle off.
100.
100.
50. 30. 10.
'I thought it was a good touchdown. We'll check out the landing rate here in a sec. Alright, speed brakes disarmed. Flaps up. And auto brakes disarmed. Let's turn off the landing lights. And we'll turn off the strobes. Turn on the APU.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to be the first to welcome you. We will be taxiing for the next few minutes, so we ask that you remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the seatbelt sign has been turned off and the aircraft has come to a complete stop at the gate. That will be your only indication that it is safe to get up and move about the cabin. We also ask that you keep the aisles clear of any carry-on bags. This is the termination of our flight, so we ask that you check your seat back pockets, closets, and overhead bins for all articles that you may have brought with you. Extra care should be taken when opening the overhead bins, as the articles may have shifted during our flight. For passengers with connecting flights, please refer to the departure signs located in the main hall of the private terminal. On behalf of your entire flight crew, it's been our pleasure serving you. We know you have a choice of airlines to fly with, and we thank you for choosing Southwest Airlines.
For some reason my bot is not active, because he usually posts the landing rate in. But let's see here. We touched down with a landing rate of 200. Negative 200. I thought it was smoother than that. Not gonna lie. Yeah, so that's the cool part about Kona Airport. You don't actually have any gates. You literally just like get out of the plane and walk to the airport, or like to the terminal. Right, taxi light, whoops, taxi light coming off. Isn't that cool? This is a freeware airport I got off of flightsim.to. Pretty dope, not gonna lie. Again, like we are so, like GSX is We're gonna go to the line. Alright. Parking brake is set. Let's do our flows. APU is on. So we can turn off engines 1 and 2. Turn off the transponder. And we're gonna turn off.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to ask that you please remain in your seats.
Fuel
with your
pumps
seatbelt
off,
fastened until the captain
seatbelt
has turned
signs
off
off.
the fasten seatbelt sign. Flight attendants, please prepare the aircraft for gate arrival.
Beacon light can come off. Let's request ground power here. Did we release the parking brakes already? Or did we never set them? Alright, let's get the air conditioning unit in here as well. And ground power is online. We'll turn APU bleed off. And we'll request deboarding. Like, look, that's the actual like airport. Like, you just walk in through the gates. How chill is this? This is our gate, gate 4. There's the tower. Maybe we should have used Aloha Airlines as a service handler rather than Hawaiian. Right, stairs are pulling up.
Passengers bus is coming.
Ah, okay, so we should actually customize this gate. We don't need a bus, we literally just need people to walk out. Is that possible? Is it able to customize airport position? No, assistant services are online. Ah, that's fine. Yeah! Alright, see if we can... Alright, so baggage is already getting unloaded. Let's submit our flight. This one got approved. Good. Still wonder why the other one didn't get approved. That one got held. Didn't get declined, just got held. Which I am curious to find out what it is that we did wrong. Alright, so we can close Lavcars because we did our rotation today. Let's see this quickly. Alright, I guess, yeah, we're gonna have to customize this. Hopefully we can maybe do this tomorrow before we depart. We'll customize the airport position to that the bus is not necessary, and then the people can just walk in. I wonder if that's possible with GSX. We'll check it out. But yeah, we are in beautiful Kona. We flew from San Jose today to Maui, had an hour layover over there, deboarded, reboarded, and Now had a nice and short, I want to say 20-minute flight from Maui to Kona, and we're at the gate. Baggages are getting unloaded, passengers are deboarding, and we are done for the day. We literally flew a southwest rotation, which begins in San Jose and ends in Kona. We will probably continue our... The plane actually, like, quite literally gets stationed here tonight. That's why we're gonna secure it here in a second. Actually, we can do that right now. Let's secure the plane. So we're gonna turn off the IRS. We're gonna turn off all the hydraulic pumps. Ground power.
Kona traffic, Beach 5055, shots, taxi runway 17, Kona.
Got this on standby. Let's pull out the checklist one more time for terminating stabilizer trim in a green band. Yep, we are in a green band. IRS off, emergency exit lights right here. Okay, I can't get it from here. We're gonna deboard the crew. Emergency exit lights are off. Gonna turn off the nav lights. APU is off. We're gonna turn off the ground power. And we will turn off the battery here in a second, actually. One second. Are they done unloading the bags? Because we're gonna close up shop here. No. 1 second. So we disconnected the ground power. We are literally gonna release the air conditioning unit and the ground power right here. Alright, this guy is done. I think the crew bus should arrive in a sec here too. And then we're gonna literally... Oh, there's the crew bus. Alright, crew's deboarding, which means we are literally deboarding. Alright, these guys are bouncing too, so we can literally turn... Look at that, that's our stewardess for today. We are gonna turn off, close the cargo doors. They are no longer needed. Gonna close those up. I think just gotta wait for the pilots to disembark now. Actually, let's turn off the battery then. And battery is off. And there are the pilots, or at least one of them. That guy kind of looks like Ada. And this dude kind of looks like... Well, the guy has a beard. Looks like he has a beard. Yeah, well, we actually did shut down the airplane. Battery is off. Right, did we turn off? Wait, did I turn off the battery or the standby power? Oh, yo, I messed up. My bad. I turned off the standby power. Now, whoops. Now the plane is off. Battery is off. There we go. All right. This beauty is gonna go to sleep for today. Brought us all the way from San Jose to Maui and then off to Kona. And we're gonna continue on tomorrow. So the plan. So the actual rotation would be for this plane. If we were to fly this particular plane back tomorrow at 6 a.m. to Honolulu and then Honolulu to San Diego, which is a cool routing, but I think I am not gonna do it. I'm not gonna fly that routing because I don't have a Honolulu scenery, and I think the standard scenery is just gonna be horrible. I'm gonna check quickly if they included one. Maybe we'll do it. Otherwise, I would say we fly Kona just like right back to the US. Well, not US, but like I would say we would fly back. Yeah, I would say we would fly back to like Las Vegas. I think Vegas would be cool. Or yeah, it's basically it's only like Vegas or Vegas, Oakland, and San Jose, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, Kona. Vegas at 7 a.m. Oakland 12:35. Goes to Honolulu. 1:25. Oh, actually though, 7 a.m. their time is 10 a.m. our time. Okay, that's not bad. We could definitely do that. It's not it's not the end of the world. I'll say it this way. Yeah, San Jose is an afternoon flight, 1 p.m. their time, which means 4 p.m. our time. We could definitely do that as well. Honestly, just depends on the schedule, like on my actual schedule. Like if I can make it in the morning, I would say let's fly back to Vegas. I would prefer that. And if we don't make Vegas, I say we just fly to San Jose from here. Otherwise, we could go back to Kahului, and Kahului we would have LAX. We could fly to LAX from Maui at 12:50, which means like 4 p.m. our time, and we would arrive around 9 p.m. LA time. That's another option right there that we could do. I'll check it out. I'll see if yeah, some massive clouds here. Definitely looks like the weather is taking a dive for the worse, but we already arrived. So I'll check if Honolulu has a good scenery. If there is one, we might do our connection over Honolulu. Otherwise, and then maybe do Honolulu, San Diego. I would be down for that. Otherwise, I say we either fly back to Vegas tomorrow from Kona, or we go Maui, LAX. Those would be my options. We'll go with the flow though. For now, thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. another long stream. Flew to Hawaii in Microsoft Flight Simulator for the first time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for joining in one more time. Really appreciate it. And yeah, guys, we made affiliate. Today was the first day that we made affiliate. Please do me a favor, you know, keep watching. We want to make partner. It would be sick if we could make partner. And yeah, definitely, you know, let me know any feedback you guys have. Please definitely do share that with me. And check out my YouTube channel. I usually upload the videos on there. I'm gonna actually try something out today where I edit this video, and instead of uploading like a 7-hour video, I'm actually gonna try and fast forward, like time lapse the actual flight, and yeah, so that should definitely like take care of a bunch of the traffic, not traffic, but like time wise. Alright guys, thank you very much again for tuning in. Thank you guys for helping me achieve affiliate. I truly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good night. Take care.